Good evening. I don't know why. I haven't talked for an hour, so if I'm going to start talking now, I'm going to cough up a lung. Evening routine. I'm getting ready to head to bed. I'm trying very, very hard to start going to sleep at a reasonable hour, but this is going to be in bed at 9 a.m. Yeah, probably. I just jinxed myself. 9 p.m. And historically now, I will not sleep until midnight. So this is an exercise in futility. And what happens is, I go to bed, I get up. I go to bed, I get up. I get up and exercise. I get up and walk around. And that's one of the reasons I've got that pain, that sciatica thing going on, is because last week I couldn't sleep and I got up and started exercising. But do I stretch first, or do I just, no, I get up like a bloody 20-year-old and think I can throw my leg over my head, and I'm paying for it for a week. So I am going to start the wind down phase, but I get migraines quite often. I catch them before they turn into migraines. I'm getting a really bad headache right now, and because we know I can't swallow pills, I have to take my migraine tablet and crush it up with a mortar and pestle, like a pharmacist. So I did just put one in there, and then you have this cute little brush to gather it all. Really, I feel like a mad chemist. I would have been in the lab with Frankenstein. I get all of that goodness in a spoon. Take some water. I don't know if you've noticed, I've noticed a couple times when I'm drinking my cup of tea, you'll see me take a drink and then watch what happens, because it's just very strange. It just sits there for a minute. I don't drink like the rest of the world where you drink and swallow, drink and swallow. Goes in, we think about it, and then we wait to get the okay from a various part of my body, and then swallow. So I get really nervous every time I have to do this. What happens once in a great while, more information than you wanted to know, is my larynx will paralyze and I won't be able to inhale. Everything just freezes. And the good news is it's not going to kill you. The bad news is sometimes it doesn't let release until you pass out. So I've actually gone to my neighbors and said, if you ever see me outside laying on the ground, don't call the ambulance. Because a couple of years ago in February, out of the blue, everything shut down, and sometimes the shock of the cold, like if I had a freezer at the top, which I have on the bottom instead of my refrigerator, sticking your head in that can shock it back. But this was February, and I ran outside, snow on the ground, in my robe, barefoot, and I don't know where I was going to run, like over to the neighbor's house across the street, but I ended up passing out in the snow. And I don't know how long I was out. I'm sure seconds, but it's the scariest thing. So now that I've got myself all worked up about that, we take and that tastes vile. Next on my list, to try to be able to get some quality sleep, and my brain just doesn't shut down, I take melatonin, and I don't take it all the time. This is 5 milligrams, if that's what it is, the mg, quick dissolve. Thank you. So that goes in. You know, one of the things that makes me know like my day is over and I can relax is taking my earrings out. For some reason, that is so comforting to me. And it's so funny because I've talked to so many females over the years being at the salon, and they all talk about how when they get home, the first thing that comes off is the bra. I don't know how that happens. I could never do that. First of all, it'd be like, trying to juggle a soccer ball. And second of all, I'd probably trip and break a hip. God bless you. I don't know how you guys can do it. But I'm not that coordinated. I can't. The next part of getting comfortable and getting ready for bed is removing my makeup. Quite a few people have asked me what I use on my face for makeup remover and for washing or cleansing my face. This is it, folks. I use water. Use this microfiber cloth. Got it on Amazon. It just takes all the makeup off. And then you just rinse this real well. And I throw it in the wash machine a couple times a week, whenever I have a load of laundry. I do put some moisturizer on at night, but I use CeraVe. This is not an endorsement of CeraVe. This is saying this is what I use. It's not expensive. You know what I started doing? I'm doing this neck exercise because I just know the turkey neck is gonna go away. Yeah, it's not gonna go away. I'm thinking I want to challenge all of you to start exercising with me. Maybe if you exercise with me, I'll actually exercise consistently. I'm assuming that a lot of you don't do caffeine at night. When I talk to my sisters, I don't know if it's just something that we've always done, but we're all just the same. Tea relaxes me and helps me sleep. I know tea doesn't have as much caffeine as coffee, but I need that last little bit. What I just did now is put just a half a cup in. Just enough to give me some time to calm down. All right, I've lost my mind. I just took out two milks. I didn't even realize I took out the first one. Normally, I can feel the melatonin starting to kick in. It's almost like you get it, it's not relaxed, almost a little, I hate to say the word dizzy because I'm always dizzy. But it does, I can feel it in about 20 minutes, bring me down just enough that I can try to go to sleep. But like anybody else who has trouble sleeping, I'm all excited because it's going to be a good night for sleep. And I get in bed and my eyes go whoo, and the day starts spiraling through. I've tried yoga, I can't meditate to save my life. I get 10 seconds in and I'm already planning what's next. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do that. And I will continue to attempt it. On another note, I had an awesome day at work. A couple gentlemen came in. Well, a lot of gentlemen came in, but one of them you've heard me mention before. His name is Steve, and he watches all the videos and then does a little bit of critiquing for me, and I really, really appreciate that. So Steve and I had a long talk along with Bree and the girls, and as he was leaving, there's another gentleman that I don't even really know, but he started talking about how he's been in a couple times and he enjoys my personality or lack thereof. And we had the best conversation. He is an elder in his church, so he and Bree could talk religion better than I can, but I can hang in there with spirituality. And when he left, Bree said that's one of her favorite things about working at Daniel and Company. We have the best, thoughtful conversations. I'm so grateful for that. As an older person living alone, I cannot imagine what it would be like. And I know a lot of you have talked to me about the fact that you are alone. And I mean, we're only lonely if we choose to be, because we can get out or go to a senior center, whatever. There are things we can do. The conversations I have with people I don't know well, and they just mean the world to me. It's so much fun. I'm going to go have my cup of tea. I'm going to wait for melatonin to hit me in the face. Earrings are off, bra comes off last, and tomorrow is another awesome day. You guys have a great night. Sleep tight. So, did you ever say that? Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. But at least sleep tight. Hopefully you don't have bed bugs. Good night.